Hello. Happy Sunday, you guys. I just finished doing our live webinar for the people who are in the group counseling game plan course. We have webinars every Sunday in August to answer questions for people inside the group, which are always really helpful for me to hear what other people's questions are, help me kind of think through some things. And I love it when people's questions kind of make me think about things that I can do in my own program. But a question that I have gotten from some people, hi Daphne, about planning for group is where to observe students. Like if you're going to do an observation before the group, where do you do it? Like how do you decide what area to observe them in? So basically 5 places that I'll observe students. I'll observe them in a classroom activity that's teacher led, a classroom activity that's student led or student directed, like they're on their own in some way, the teacher's not like giving direct instruction, in specials classes, at recess and at lunch, but they all kind of like serve a different purpose, right? So if I'm observing them in a teacher-led activity, I'm looking for things like attention and focus, or like self-directed learning. Are they following instructions? Are they able to kind of get themselves started on tasks or not? Are they able to follow the instructions that the teacher is giving? Are they able to kind of figure things out as they're moving along? Are they following along with the lesson? Are they taking notes? Are they using their materials appropriately? That kind of thing. But in a student-led activity, I might be looking at social skills. I might be looking at social interactions. How do they engage with their peers in the group? How are they responding to feedback from their peers in the group? Are they contributing in the group? Does it seem like they kind of know what's going on, or are they kind of depending on other people? Are they using positive peer models or things like that? Their specials classes, I kind of like to do that. If I'm going to observe them in a teacher-led classroom activity, I also kind of want to observe them in a specials class just to see the difference. Like, is there a difference in the way that they are as a student in a like core academic subject versus a non-academic subject? Just to see, like, is there a difference? Are they more self-directed in the specials class? Are they less self-directed? Just things like that. It's just for comparison's sake. But then recess and lunch are always really helpful, especially if you're looking at social skills that might be lagging for your students. Lunch, you can kind of see like who they're sitting with. Are they engaging with people? Are they responding appropriately? Are they following the rules of the lunchroom? Whatever that might be. But recess, of course you can see how they're engaging with people, but you can also see how they're responding to games. Like, do they handle it when they get out? Do they handle it when people are telling them the rules of the game? Are they following the rules of the game? Those kinds of things. So there's like definitely different information that you can get from observing them in different settings, and it kind of depends on what skill you've identified that they might be lacking, where you would observe them. So for the people that are in my group counseling game plan course, I have like a checklist for you guys where you can kind of break it down into like attention and focus, self-directed learning, self-regulation, and peer interaction, and look for the things that the students are doing in the class. And you can also use that as like a pre and post. You can measure the change after your group. So it's a really handy tool for not just observation, but for measuring change too. So for those of you who are getting ready for group and planning for those types of things, if you're thinking about where to observe students to get some more information before you get started, I think those 5 places are pretty much the most helpful places, and they give you different kinds of information. So teacher-led activities, student-led activities, you can kind of see their self-directed learning, their attention, their focus, also their peer interactions if it's a student-led activity. Specials classes just give you great information to compare to the academic classroom, and then recess and lunch give you a lot of great information about social skills and self-regulation or self-management. All right, yeah, that's all I wanted to share with you guys today. I hope you're having a great weekend. If you've already gone back to school, I hope you enjoyed your weekend and that you have a great week with your students. But if you are still on break, I hope that you are soaking up every minute of it because it is much deserved. All right, I will talk to you guys soon.